Hello, my name is William Crane. I'm the founder and CEO of IndustryStar. Change causes change. Today, our dynamic world requires we leverage robust processes and lean tools that enables us to both realize and sustain more cost-effective manufacturing operations. In the coming minutes, we'll share our experience, benchmark data, and a step-by-step approach to deploying an eKanban system and how to reduce inventory cost and management workload, so that you and your team can experience and sustain optimal inventory performance results. There are several common industry pains that hold our teams back from achieving inventory cost and management results we desire. Do you feel like you're in continuous firefighting state? Are higher costs to purchase parts lowering product profits? Has production downtime occurred so frequently that it's almost expected at this point? Unfortunately, there are no magic remedies to eliminate inventory cost and management issues. There are real systematic challenges like capacity constraints that are stressing supply chains. However, there are purposeful actions that you and your team can take to live differently, to build a self-sustaining inventory management system that will enable you to reach your supply chain goals and more broadly your company performance goals. To be blunt, our current global supply chain environment is causing purchase part data to change more frequently, which impacts ideal inventory levels. To position ourselves to act differently, we need to build a better engine that can deliver the performance we need now and into the future. A Kanban system is a proven, low investment lean tool that can help you quickly move from inventory managing you to you managing your inventory. What is the potential impact of Kanban on supply chain and more broadly, company operations? Companies typically realize the following inventory results: up to 200% improvement in people productivity, up to 50% reduction in inventory cost, up to 75% reduction in storage space, up to 15% reduction in material handling, and up to 20% packaging cost reduction. We've seen these results with our customers, but more notably, they're widely experienced by a select group of the world's leading manufacturers. In addition, these supply chain results can have direct benefits to a company's bottom line financial performance. For example, reducing inventory cost frees up a company's precious working capital, and elevating productivity in supply chain areas such as materials, planning, and logistics can free up valuable time to drive additional continuous improvement results. When deploying a Kanban inventory management system, you should expect substantial near-term return on investment of 4x or more, and a payback period of 6 months or less. A Kanban system should save you time and money. Let's take a moment to outline some terms to establish a common language for accelerating results. Flows encompass all current state, value chain information, and physical flows, such as parts, packaging, products, and people. A value stream is a lean tool to visually outline detailed information in physical flows. Typically, the use case is to create a current state map and future state map to highlight optimizations to improve value creation by reducing waste. A Kanban is a scheduling management system developed by Toyota for lean and just-in-time manufacturing or JIT. Kanban systems are often utilized to manage inventory and production. A Kanban card is a physical representation of inventory in a paper card form as part of a lean Kanban inventory management system. A Kanban card is removed from inventory once consumption starts to signal a standard unit needs to be reordered. An eKanban is a self-managing, real-time electronic system that can be utilized internally and/or extended externally to sustain best practices. The tool is commonly utilized for inventory management, planning, scheduling, and two-way buyer-supplier communication for lean and just-in-time manufacturing. And finally, a plan for every part is an essential lean tool for mapping, optimizing, and managing input data to maintain a high-performing supply chain. The tool contains critical part data inputs such as lead times and minimum-maximum inventory levels that are required to effectively and sustainably manage inventory. So what does a Kanban value stream look like in practice? I'll share a graphic of a value stream map next. At its core, Kanban is an inventory management and reorder system that reduces risk and streamlines supply. This specific example of a Kanban 2.0 system value stream is an enhancement of a basic manual system, as it contains some software automation to save professionals time and facilitate real-time collaboration. The 10 core Kanban steps included in the value stream are as follows. 1. Place Kanban cards on supplier part standard packs in inbound receiving. Step 2. Move standard packs to assigned inventory storage location. Step 3. Move standard packs to purchase part supermarket assigned inventory storage location. Step 4. Consume Kanban cards for production and place in Kanban bin once standard pack is opened for use at the use site. Step 5. Collect Kanban cards from Kanban bin during twice daily part inventory cycle counts. Step 6. Reorder parts from Kanban cards from the Kanban bins. Step 7. Update order parts in your plan for every part to track and revise part inventory. Step 8. Update inbound parts received as part of your twice daily cycle count and update your plan for every part received parts. Step 9. Follow up on past due parts not received by inbound receiving and place in the past due section of your Kanban board to track statuses in your plan for every part. And lastly, step 10, place Kanban cards on your board by receipt date to communicate ordered Kanban cards and delivery data to inbound receiving. We will now highlight some of the additional steps that you can add to further elevate your productivity by automating manual work. Let's face it, the pace of change has broken many of our supply chain systems today. As such, the chances are high that you're listening to this talk to uncover some additional automation tips to further reduce your manual workload. And you're not alone. Many supply chain leaders are replacing manual steps with automation. Below are 6 common additional automation steps that can be added to a Kanban 2.0 system to enable an eKanban 3.0 system. First, insert step 1A in barcode scanners into inbound receiving to automatically receive parts by scanning Kanban card barcodes. Similarly, insert step 2A into storing parts at specific storage locations. Insert step 4A into using parts in production. Insert step 5A into counting parts during cycle counts. Insert step 6A into reordering parts. And lastly, deploy APIs to link barcode scanners to your automated plan for every part software to automatically input data and save you time. Further, APIs can reorder parts from suppliers and communicate to suppliers once Kanban card barcodes are scanned. The main difference between an eKanban value stream is the true end-to-end digital twin of inventory and the automation of labor-intense work that frees up valuable time. What do inventory management optimization results look like? Here's a real-world example of 2 different approaches to managing inventory for the same part. First, the problem. The materials planning and logistics team at an automotive Tier 2 supplier plant that manufactures plastic interior trim parts needed to reduce daily inventory management workload, reduce inventory costs, and eliminate costly plant downtime from inventory stockouts. However, their team found it difficult to collaborate to address dynamic inventory issues with their existing Kanban paper card system. Second, the action. The team transitioned from a batch manufacturing bulk order process to a lean supply chain just-in-time ordering process using eKanban. Inventory was only ordered when it was needed and pulled through by production when parts were consumed. The materials planning logistics team leveraged IndustryStar's collaborative productivity, supply performance system software, and eKanban template. And supply chain solutions team to assess current state data, clean the data, recommend optimizations, specifically adjusting purchase order standard packs and frequency to reduce cost. And then the results. The team achieved greater than 4x return on investment, $60,000 in inventory cost savings for just this one part example. Improved cash flow by the same amount. Reduced storage space by 66% over 4 weeks. And further, the team mitigated part obsolescence risk and quality risk by mitigating purchased parts on hand. We now know what a Kanban card is, but what does it look like? There are various forms of a basic Kanban card, all of which can lead to success. As a general guideline, less is more. If it doesn't easily fit on a 4x6-inch card, chances are likely that it's too much information. 9 core data inputs of a Kanban card are as follows. 1. Part number. 2. Part description. 3. Supplier. 4. Packaging type. 5. Reorder quantity. 6. Max quantity. 7. Stock location. 8. Lead time. And 9. Card number in total cards or pull signals in a Kanban loop. The 10th data input, a barcode, is a key enabler to an eKanban system. Alright, so you're excited to live differently and deploy a Kanban system. Here's a 5-step Kanban deployment plan to reduce inventory cost and management workload. First, populate a plan for every part. Accurate data, especially supplier lead times, packaging types, and part cost, are critical to helping prioritize your actions that maximize impact. Second, create Kanban cards. When first deploying Kanban and/or during times of rapid change, start with paper cards. You'll likely make changes, so allow yourself to make changes more quickly. Third, label your inventory. Label storage shelves with the same Kanban cards to start. Again, you'll likely need and want to make inventory storage location changes to optimize your space and material flows. Fourth, set up Kanban bin and board. Start basic. An obsolete part tote can be an ideal Kanban bin. Simple Kanban card boards can be quickly made by cutting down envelopes to help establish a process more quickly. And finally, train and maintain. Systems are only as good as the people that support them. Invest the time communicating your plans to cross-functional teams in production and purchasing that will be critical to system success. Ensure team members all have time to provide input, ask questions, and be part of the solution. Teams that share a common vision can win together and accomplish anything. Thank you for sharing your valuable time with me. I hope this overview on how an eKanban system can reduce inventory cost and your management workload aid your team's efforts going forward. Here's to taking control of our time and elevating inventory results. I hope eKanban helps accelerate your individual, supply chain, and company inventory performance in the days ahead.